One of my favorite, bargaining, a human versus an economic relationship. When I take students overseas, inevitably they come back and they're ticked off that that little dude was trying to rip them off in the marketplace. I hate it. I hate bargaining. They're just trying to rip me off. So I give them an assignment. I said, go out to the market, go to the Chiang Mai Night Bazaar, and watch Americans and come back appalled. They do. They come back appalled. It's like, you're trying to rip me off, you little monkey man. It's like, oh my gosh, I'm not an American. I'm not, yes, yeah, I have a tan, but not that good a one. But no, I'm not that. It's awful. It's horrible. And I say, all right, first off, we have to understand something. I'm going to give you a metaphor. And you guys help me out. Alat, Rasha, Zaid, tell me how accurate I'm on this. How often have you heard Muslims comment about America as being the great Satan? Have y'all heard that? All right. In Christianity, Satan is the embodiment of all evil. That's a Christian concept. That's a Christian context. Satan is the embodiment of all evil. That word is an Arabic word. It only comes into the English language post the Crusades. It exists 3 times in the King James Bible, which was translated into English in the 1600s. Okay? Shaitan. And it comes from, again, you guys correct me, Donna Lee, correct me if I'm wrong too. It comes from the basic root of dross, or refuge. And we started using it against the Muslims themselves during the Crusades. It also, by some etymological accounts and theories, not necessarily established, is the root for another interesting and very often used English word, shirt minus an R. Figure it out. Okay? So, we look at that and we say, the great Satan, why do they think we're so evil? Satan, in the Islamic tradition, is the great trivializer. He's the guy that doesn't get it. He's not necessarily the embodiment of evil. He's the dude that always gets his priorities wrong. So there's a story told that Allah creates Adam and he commands all of creation to bow to Adam, including Iblis or Satan. And Satan says, no, I love Allah too much. I cannot bow to a creation, only to Allah. And he said, but I have commanded you to bow. And he refuses to, and he is ejected from heaven. The guy who just doesn't get it. It's not the great embodiment of evil necessarily. He's not saying he isn't evil in Islam either. It's just a different perception, a different concept, a different context. So, priorities. As Americans, we see things almost exclusively from an economic standpoint. That's how we've been trained. That's how we live our whole lives. Everything's an economic equation. Bargaining, though, is not an economic exercise. It is a human relationship. They are going to force you to treat them as a human being before they're going to allow you to get to the crass economic elements. So I tell the students to ask about their family. Say, hey, ask them about their family. See what happens. Whoops. It's somewhere on there. I did this PowerPoint, so I know it's there. Ask them about their family and come back tomorrow and tell me what happened. They come back, it was so much fun. It was great. I got the best deals, but they only got the best deals after they created a human relationship. One time I was in northern Sumatra and I was bargaining for some sashes for Jerry Lynn, and I got into this great argument. It was so much fun. And this lady's going, if I give you your price, my children will starve. And she's laughing. I'm going, if I pay you that price, my children will starve. And we're just laughing, and we all know it's a joke. And we're just having a great time, and I finally said, nah, I just can't do it. And I start walking out, and she sends her 2 kids, and they grab my legs. And they go, you can't go! And they're laughing. I ended up buying a whole bunch of sashes from them. Okay? Now, real quick, the last read of the day.